Hi there guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Jake, you're here for another reaction, and today I'm reacting to Season 2, Episode 11 of Star Wars Rebels. Where we left off in the last reaction, we did 2 episodes. We did, what was the episode before the one with Ahsoka? Like, just kicking ass. I can't for the life, I can't for the life of me remember, hold on. I'll check, it doesn't matter. No. Oh, that was... Oh, yeah, that was it. It was the whole going undercover... going undercover to save Ezra and what's-his-face? Commander Sato, was it? Is that his name again? Where Chopper committed a genocide. Or at least a massacre. Maybe not a genocide, but massacre. We'll go with massacre. He massacred people. He massacred an entire fleet. And the commander learned to trust Ezra more. Trust Ezra more for believing in him. Kanan and Rex became best buds, and they salute each other as beautiful. And then followed it up by an episode where we got Ahsoka turning up to save the day, kicking absolute booties. Where she put what was it, seventh sister and fifth brother in their place, like, you know your place, scum. So put that in place. But then what happened in that point was obviously that we learned that they were taking the force sensitive babies, and we don't necessarily know what they were doing at this point. As far as I'm aware, in this point in this episode, it wasn't said whether they were going to turn into the dark side early or if they were just going to throw him off a cliff. I don't know. But yeah, so there was that. But the main thing that I'm still not fully over is that Ezra decided to, right outside the building, let them say what planet their base is on. And the bloody droid probe heard it, and they know. They know. So that's either happening next or soon, and I am not looking forward to that. Ezra's not in my good books right now, but I'm very quick. I can forgive very quickly if I just see some cool shit. I'm that simple. But yeah, so that's where we left off. As for coming up, I don't know if I want to see a progression straight away, because that means that then our heroes are getting attacked at their secure base because of someone. But I don't know. I just don't want to go into this angry, so I know I won't. Also forgiven for now. But yeah, I am going to jump into this, guys. So I hope I enjoy these episodes, and I hope you enjoy this reaction. And if you do, drop a like, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. That'll be superb. But other than that, I'll see you on the other side. Something to do with the Force is happening. I know that sound.
Ezra.
Oh my god, who's reaching out to him? Who is reaching out to him?
Mom? Mom, are you there?
Oh my god, it's his parents. Dad? Oh, fuck.
Where are you? I can't...
You're right here, Ezra.
That's not his parents. Oh, is he having a vision of their life? What just happened? He just had a vision inside a vision. Hold on. He just incepted Zeb. How are you not awake, buddy? That's shocking. You're supposed to be alert. Anyway, he just had a dream inside a dream. Someone's inceptioned him, or he's inceptioned himself. Could someone have implanted these things to lure them away from a certain thing, so then they can either attack the base or attack them, or is he just sensing his parents? Is his parents also Force sensitive, or could they also be Jedi? These are all the things that run into my brain now. I will say this: that was a very cool sequence. In the sense of a dream sequence, it didn't necessarily make too much sense, which is good. I like those things about the dream sequences. It was just flashes. Yeah, a lot of dream sequences that are too coherent in media, where it's like, there's no way you're remembering this. I'm not remembering. I woke up maybe about an hour and a half ago, and I don't remember what. Yeah, I remember one dream, and it's pretty sexy, but I'm not telling you that. But yeah, I don't remember what I dreamt of like for the 8 hours. So yeah. But that reminds me of Sopranos. Well, that's what I think they did it so well. The Sopranos did so well with their dream sequences. They made it so abstract, so it felt like a dream. It felt like what a dream would be. Yeah. But again, obviously, I'm not saying this is fair from what Sopranos did. Sopranos one was very dark, had so many metaphors. So it was, yeah. But again, this felt more chopped up than normal sequences. Like a nice in between from the remembering everything that's like a very linear stories to then being so out there like Sopranos was, you know? But yeah.
Kaden, I saw my parents.
Okay, are we going to get them then? Are we going to get his parents?
That they're out there.
Ezra, you know visions inspired by the Force can be misinterpreted.
Just
Okay, yeah, right, thank you.
exactly what we saw.
Okay.
Throw some like doubt on it just straight away, just calm him down.
I think my parents. That was before this vision, Kanan. It was so.
I like this music they're using,
You
it's
have
different.
To believe me.
I think it's time to show him.
Show me.
Oh yeah, shit, we're gonna have to show him stuff.
We know they were taken to an Imperial prison. One of 1,000.
Oh shit, that's a lot.
Where do we start?
That is so
We know
mad, so
exactly where they
many.
were, but he had
We called in every favor, with every smuggler, trader, and pirate we know.
Oh,
Even asked Senator Organa to inquire.
oh, this is beautiful. You guys are too kind. You actually are his parents.
I'm sorry.
You tried, that's the main thing.
Sooner.
there was nothing to.
Hera. Thank you.
Oh, beautiful people. Beautiful team.
Gorillas are made.
You doubt my word, Admiral?
No, Inquisitor. I merely look to the day when you produce results.
I have independently
Shit.
confirmed the Inquisitor's theory. There is a rebel presence on Gorel.
Right. I hate him.
Multiple
Still.
spaceports to hide their ships. Quite clever.
You respect them, even though they represent your constant failure.
Oh,
So
shit.
we can achieve together.
Also, if you start to respect your opponent,
Admiral, deploy
then maybe you might actually have
to
one, you might get the upper hand on them.
He knows of my interest in Imperial prisons. His contact in the Corps intercepted a report there was a mass escape last night.
That's why I had the vision.
Right,
They're
okay.
part of this.
What?
Possibly.
They
Oh,
were.
shit.
I know it. We've.
I know an old Jedi trick that might be able to help. I can't guarantee this.
Pray
You
tell?
have to open your mind to the truth as the. Don't try to see what you want to see.
Yeah, I was about to say, yeah, don't try and force that you find them.
At this time.
Prisoner X.
Right, okay, so that's the guy in the vision, not his
They were
parents.
arrested on Lothal for treason. The entire Imperial sector fleet has the planet in a blockade.
Not anymore. Been listening in on Imperial chatter.
Wait. What's up on Lothal?
The Empire's fleet left Lothal's orbit this
Because they're
morning.
on their way to us, to Gorel.
Doesn't matter. Okay, this isn't. fine. I'm supposed.
I know you have to go, but that doesn't mean you have to go alone.
Yeah, I was about to say, Caden's coming with him, surely.
We support you. We're family.
Yes, you were! God damn, I love these lot.
Family. Where are the delinquents?
Got a buckethead inside. In fact, we haven't seen one all morning.
That's suspicious. That is very suspicious.
It's not strange. It's strategy. Empire always pulls back patrols before a major strike.
Right? Yes! Sabine.
Well, Ezra, if you want to go back to Lothal, now would be the time.
I tell you what. That's a shame about the communication not working there. Always just never works in the best times. But it's very it's great that Sabine worked out. That's great. But if she didn't work it out 2 seconds later, the ships in the sky worked out for them. But good on Sabine.
Say,
Zeb's right in front of them and they're still missing. Damn. More of them needs to be destroyed. More. Ezra's just shot 2 shots in the exact same area, by the way. Can we kill this guy already? Yes! Fuck him up! Yes, Ezra! Yes! Oh, why haven't we done this from the start?
No, that's pretty impressive.
It was very impressive.
I taught him.
Yeah, well done, Kanan.
Hello there.
Forgot about these two. Forgot about these two. Fuck!
Well then, my brave young boy.
Imagine he
Come and
absolutely
prove it.
destroys them. I don't think he will. Ezra. There. Ezra. Thank you, Kanan. Kanan, thank you.
Ezra,
Yeah, calm down, Ezra.
always.
No.
I never knew my parents.
Kanan,
We just have
I'm
to,
sorry.
No, it's okay.
have to drop that nugget of sadness on us.
But maybe not for you.
Thank you, very noble.
Of us if we don't get back to the
Way to have our backs covered.
That's very much a good point. The guy that's murdered the most people is hiding in a corner.
They're back. Let's go.
They were cutting it very thin, this. Thank God everyone could jump real high. Holy shit, they are destroying this place. They don't care.
ships have launched.
I mean, okay, we're going into the shuttle. We're going separate ways. Even in all this, or we just use it to destroy them. What? Oh, we lost the rebel ship, and it's because of you, Ezra. I don't want to say you.
Target there, Commander.
You're going through a lot right now, Ezra, but that was down to you. Oh no!
Find us an attractor beam.
Shit, they've got Sato. They've got Rex.
we're not leaving until the fleet is safe.
I appreciate the sentiment, but I gave you an order.
Listen to Phoenix Leader now.
And Ezra,
I hope you find what you're looking for.
Don't
But your
worry.
family was in front of you the entire time, man.
I came along.
Is he waving goodbye because he knows we get steel? Is he going to be angry he's left his mother?
This is attacking.
We can use the torpedoes to take out the tractor beam.
Well,
Can we do that?
well,
gonna find
well, Sabine is great in a tight, like a tight pinch. Is that the saying? Yeah, tight spot, tight pinch, in a pinch, whatever. Someone
Don't got it! Don't got it!
Someone needs to sort out these other TIE fighters.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Get. Okay. Okay. Oh, nice. There's no way that takes. This is why she's the best fucking pilot in the galaxy. Don't give a shit. Don't care. She's the best. Far superior than anyone else. Ever.
No!
So, are we rendezvousing with the fleet or heading to Lothal?
we stay with the fleet.
I'd say you. The boys do their thing. The rebellion's still our thing, you know?
Agent Callus would like to know the enemy's position.
Oh boy, they're gonna blame each other. They're absolutely gonna blame each other. Hate each other. Like, there's no friendship in this whole empire. Everyone's out to get everyone. Everyone's ready to fuck up each other, get one up on each other. It's like a corporate, like, sort of. Well, that's what it's supposed to be. Well, a lot of people would say corporate companies are like imperial sort of command, like the empire, but it is like that, is where they'll just step over the bodies of everyone they can just so they can get to the top. It's who if someone else they can blame. It's brilliant, scumbaggy, but brilliant.
You have to admit,
Thank you for everything you've done for me. You're always there when I need you most.
I know what it's like to lose someone close and not have
Fucking
anyone.
hell!
When I lost my master, I
Oh,
was alone. Regardless of how this turns out.
you beautiful, beautiful people. That bond these people have, these two have, but this group, but That bond between Padawan and Master.
Where do we start?
Home.
Oh yeah, they destroyed it. They destroyed the shit out of it. I was thinking to myself, why does he just... You know there's an underground bunker or basement. Why surely check that first? Oh! The kitty's down there!
The White Loth Cat. Good Loth Cat. I'm not here to hurt.
Ah, the White Loth Cat. Is that like,
Who do you belong to?
Is that like a... It must... The White Loth Cat, is it like a rare cat? I just said my neighbour's cat just meowed there. That threw me off there because I had a pause. I was like, what? Yeah, is it a White Lothal cat's rare like a great white buffalo or what else is or like a white crocodile, like, you know, like an albino. That's probably the albino. Hold on, it's albino, isn't it? It's albino, yeah. Yeah, it is. Yeah, yeah, it's albino. Albino? Was that? I can't remember. That cat is literally out there. It must be hearing me talk and it's just chatting back. Yeah. There's other creatures out there that's like sort of like, I've seen white elks. I've seen, like, so it must be just rare as shit, this, which is why it's so significant to the dream. Because there was a normal cat, a Lothal cat, I'd be like, oh, but the fact it's a white Lothal cat, it's like, wow, mysterious. That's different.
And we're chasing Loth Cats now.
I was about to say, Kanan, you're not gonna join us? There he is.
Hey! Okay, I can track it.
What? The cat? You've grown powerful. Track that Loth Cat with the Force.
Of course. I planted a tracker on it, Kanan.
Of course you
Of
did.
course he did when he was petting it. That's fantastic. Well done. That's smart. Oh, that's just warning shots.
I don't know you, but I think you might know my parents. Ephraim and Mira Bridger.
Oh shit! So he was in prison with them as well. Did he help them escape?
Ryder Azadi.
Ryder Azadi, nice.
You're right. I know your parents. I was the governor of Lothal. I supported your parents.
Oh, I know the voice actor as well.
Against the Empire.
They're dead, aren't they?
I'm sorry, son. They are.
All of that. But
Please tell me what happened.
You know, even imprisoned, your parents would stand up for those who couldn't. Especially after they heard your message. Yes,
oh, they were alive recently.
The rebellion you beamed out somehow made its way to the deepest dark of it. They were inspired by it, Ezra. They rallied others to rise up. They got separated in the escape. It was just like them not to leave until everyone else got out first. But by then it was too late.
So we don't know if they're actually dead then.
How? How did they know it was me?
On the transmission, your voice, your words, son. Telling Lothal to stand up. They knew right away.
You know, they used to say it.
Oh, this is heartbreaking shit, but they're still alive.
We don't stand.
Oh, a little bit of a tear, but I know they're still alive. Nope. See this music? This music's unlocking something in me. It's so smooth, so calming, so angelic. But in a good way. What? Oh, right, okay.
It's beautiful, isn't it, son?
Yeah. So peaceful. I want things
Well,
to
what's going on
You
here?
already have, Ezra. You have made us so proud.
You are going to need to stay strong. Can you do that, son?
change. Yes, I can.
Remember, Ezra,
Maybe they are dead.
without hope, we have nothing.
Moon's a setting.
Maybe they are dead. No! Shit!
My parents, they were right here.
The Jedi teach that life doesn't cease at death. but merely change of form in the Force. Your parents are alive inside you, Ezra. They will be. Always.
Look at that beautiful shot as well. Ah, right at the end there. Right at the end there. They just couldn't let me just not... Fuckers. And that, guys, is my reaction to Star Wars Rebels Season 2, Episode 11. That was sad. That was sad at the end. Bit of a crazy episode, as in I think it was going one way, and then it wasn't going the other way, then it started going one way, then I didn't think we were going to get any resolution, or if we were going to get resolution, everyone was going, and then we just left the entire base unguarded. That's what I think was going to happen, but alas, it didn't. But yeah, it's again, I still don't. I if it wasn't for that ending there, I was like, nope, they're not dead. They're not dead. But that ending is made me think that they are dead. It is a way to teach them about how the Force deals with how they deal with death and how the Force channels life after death, I guess. But yeah, it was very, very sad. Very sad. Yeah, poor kid. I mean, we can't have happy endings, and and to have such a great story about his parents and how by the end, like, you know, if later on we find out they are alive, huzzah! But if this is how it ends, they found out that he's still alive and he's part of the rebellion. He's done everything in which they were doing, and they end up he inspired them. He inspired them to death. When you think about it, oh fuck, that's hard. That's horrible. I'm gonna go through the notes before I dwell on that. Yeah, the whole dream sequence, like I said, really enjoyed that. Very much felt like how a dream sequence should be, very chopped up, very all over the place, not knowing what things mean. So yeah, really enjoy that. I like the fact that, again, that he got introduced to the fact they were doing this. They were looking for his parents in the background whilst just to keep it away from him, just because, you know, to save him from shit. But also, there's been progress, so much more progress, because they have done this. So although it's beautiful that his parents, his adoptive parents, were looking after him, and they were, by not only telling them that they haven't found anything, but they also got to buy. They went through every lead they could do, until eventually, you know, there was a prison break, and then they had enough information to go through all the shit they did to go, right, this is one of them having this. It coincides with your vision / dream. So let's have a look. So, but yeah, so it props on them. Really, really I appreciate them for doing that. Again, them all then sort of going, right, let's go. So then, well, like I wrote down, Sabine figures out, like I said, is that Sabine didn't figure out, they would have figured it out by the massive ships in the sky seconds later. But yeah, good on Sabine. She really stepped up in the episode 4. Not only that, but then also then going, let's use the torpedoes to take out the tractor beams, you know? Obviously, they didn't end up using the torpedoes, but still, that gave them the idea to then go back, do it, and then not able to use torpedoes, but then just use the ship itself. Like, good on Hero for that. But we'll get to that sequence. But yeah, but then that leaving then Ezra just to use the Force again. Kanan's words of not trying to force it because we know you want it. But if you try and force it, it's just going to lead you down the wrong path. It's going to lead you down somewhere that you don't want to be, or to a dead end. Dead end. Oh my god, why am I doing... Anyway, so the fact is that he had to try his best to not only leave his hope at the door, but also try his best to actually find the hope inside him, to be able to that is his drive, because it'll be his drive and his hope for his parents still alive. So he had to leave at the door, but that hope is what's driven him to do this search. So, yeah. Sabine figures out, yeah. Oh, no, I went from Force lists to then Sabine stepping up. I went back and forth there. Yeah. Anyway, and then Ezra then getting surrounded, and Ezra just channeling his anger slash frustration slash desperation in a way where he was able to. They got cornered first. He Chopper in the corner hiding like a little bitch after all the stuff he's done. Step up, but also but Ezra then find that moment to then channel all this to then just running straight at Callus and his men, taking out the troopers, and then throwing Callus against the wall like he's nothing, which is what he is, nothing. So that was great. Really enjoyed that. Ezra stepping up, and then also Callus getting his head like smacked against the wall. That's great. Then obviously, seventh sister, fifth brother, them getting thrown around. Them ready to throw down, and Ezra was so pumped that he was like, "Yeah, I'm barely trained. No, I'm barely trained, but I'm going to go up against these two people that have trained the majority of their lives to kill people like me. I don't care. I'm running at them." So I appreciate how much he believed himself there, but I appreciate more that Kanan was like, "Yeah, you're not doing this," and then bang, locks the door. They escape, not going to plan. They eventually get back to the ship, and then obviously it's all chaotic. They have to go into separate ways. Kanan and and eventually go into separate ways in the ship. It's just not going to plan. Sato and Rex's ship getting caught up in the tractor beam was obviously not going to plan. But I do appreciate that in that tight spot, Sabine stepped up. Hera stepped up and taken out that tractor beam to release Sato and Rex. So if they did that, that's a huge get for the Empire if they got them in there. Huge get. So well done on them. They did the best they did. We obviously lost one ship, but we didn't see anyone in it or hear any screams as it was crashing. So we'll pretend like it's empty. But then obviously they escaped, and then they're staying with the rebellion, which is great because they have to. Again, even though they love and care for Ezra, they also need to still be part of the rebellion. They still need to be there for the people who need it most. And right now, Ezra, who he needs right now, these are the people that need them. So good. It's good they separate. I love the fact that first off, go home. That's what he did. He went home. I love the fact that the White Cat was there at the parents' house again because, he was there at his parents' house, as in Ryder was there obviously at the parents' house trying to track him down, I guess. But that's the cat. Again, I love that was that connection they had to then the cat knowing I need to bring him to. Well, I don't think it knows, but it must know. There was a thing. Maybe it was just like, right, I'm done with all these. I'm out. It might be that. Or it knew its role in the its role in the whole game, where it was okay. Yeah, I'll lead him back to my master. Really enjoyed that little connection that he had. The fact as well that he put a tracker on that Kanan was like, yeah, are you that good that you can track? Nope, just put a tracker on. Ryder as well. Ryder Azadi again. I'm at the end of my notes now, but I'll just put this down here. Ryder Azadi basically rocking up and being the old mayor or old commissioner? I can't remember now. I'm fairly certain the voice actor is actually the guy that plays the mayor in the show in the first episode for that brief moment, I think. In the Ahsoka show, sorry. I think it was, but he's definitely an actor's voice I recognize. If it's him, who I think it is, he was also recently in Gen V as the Dean. Who I'm not going to ruin Gen V if I haven't, but he's the Dean in Gen V. But I'm fairly certain he was the one that was the mayor of Lothal or something like that in Ahsoka episode 1. Was it episode? Yeah, it was episode 1, I think. But again, him being able to then let Ezra know that, again, what a beautiful thing to let him know is in that your parents were inspiration to us. They were inspiration to the rebellion, but you were their inspiration. That your words got to the deepest parts of a prison in the cells that reached him, and they knew it was him. They knew it was him, and that inspired them to inspire others. And it then left for them to be able to go, we need to get out of here, let's do it. And people up again, like you said, it's just inclined for like what the path that Ezra's found himself on, that his parents are on. They save lives, and that's what his parents did, and that's what he does, and they saved lives, and they made sure everyone got out, and as far as you were, they were caught and killed. Again, at that moment, I was like, as you took the reaction, I was no. But that moment with him on the rock, looking out, having that moment of a vision with his parents, beautiful. A beautiful 2 minutes we had there of just the animation, the settings they gave, the music. It was just amazing. It was lovely. We needed that moment again. If it was this, they're actually dead. Because again, I was like, no, and then it was like, no, buddy, they're dead. To then have Kanan give him the lessons. I didn't even mention the fact that Ezra started crying and Kanan hugged him. It was beautiful. But that moment where it was that little teaching where it is they live on through the Force and they live on through us, and it's just, and that's why he can feel them, he can sense them. So yeah, what a beautiful message, what a sad ending to an episode that had so much hope. But also there's a part of me, even though I'm like, okay, they're dead, there is that part of me, because he said he didn't see them die. There's a part of me that's still like, they're in the prison somewhere. There's that little part of me that, and that's my hope. But yeah, wow, woof, what a sad episode. Well, the ending at least, but shake it off. I'm going to jump into the next one then. So hopefully this one's a lot more fun. But yeah, so I'm going to jump into this. So I hope I enjoyed this next episode. I hope you enjoyed the reaction. Again, drop a like, subscribe, notification bell, all that jazz. So I'll see you on the other side.
How's he taking it?
Oh, we're sitting right back here straight away.
Governor Azadi?
It's Governor, that was it.
By them for so long. Senator Organa heard about our losses on Gorel. He's sending us reinforcement.
Yes. Yes.
3 cruisers? That is good news. Maybe a mission like this is just what Ezra needs.
Because it is sad when you think about it. He had hope that they're still alive, and then it's like he thought they were dead. He didn't really care about it, and then he had hope they were alive, and now they're dead again. It's just so sad.
Sir, permits coming through now, sir. They're from Alderaan.
Yeah.
The meddling delegation from Alderaan.
Fuck you.
I'll handle this person.
Fuck you.
Fighters will escort you to the Jalal City depot for processing. I'll see you there.
This is Princess Well, there's no turning back now.
Oh, do you know what? The end of last season, I said, I was like, when they were like, I can't remember. It was when it was before the reveal of Ahsoka. It was like, oh, someone who's actually behind all the rebels. I was like, is it Leia? And at the time, and then it was Ahsoka. I was happy with Ahsoka. But then I completely put Leia on the back burner, because you keep forgetting about Senator Organa, and it keeps on saying him, he, Mister. So I've just been lured into just assuming we're just gonna get him now. Oh, that's the best thing in the world. My eyes are a little bit. Well, oof. Right. Let's do this! Oh, Chopper's by his side like a
Ezra,
caring pet. Like,
You're going
without
to Jalal City.
without diminishing what Chopper is, because I know he's more than just a pet. He like, when you see where, like, you're sad and and or you're sad if you're in real life, or in the films and TV shows, they're sad. There's always the pet that recognizes it and just wants to be by their side to help comfort them. That's why I got that from there. Not saying that the Chopper's a pet. Chopper is a pet. Far from that. Please don't let Chopper know that I called him a pet, otherwise I'm dead. But it just had that vibe. It just, that's what it looked like there. But obviously it's just a brother next to a brother, just wanted to make sure he's alright. It was beautiful, that little moment. But again, please don't tell Chopper I said he's a pet. Thank you.
But who's gonna notice an extra stormtrooper and cadet?
Christ, they just love their little dress up.
Even after what the Empire did to you? Come on, get back in the fight.
I won't go back to prison, Kanan. Please don't.
Oh, yeah, Kanan, you don't know what's happened to him whilst he was there. Just give him time. He'll step up eventually.
In our position, you take what you can get, kid.
That very much sounded like a Han Solo line. There she is!
Hey, excuse
The
me.
Queen.
Where's your commander?
Well,
Not much of a welcome.
the Never Queen.
Trooper, I suggest you put your helmets back on and keep your mouths shut.
Oh, yes, Leia.
Excuse me?
Shut your mouth. That's Princess Leia.
Officer, I'd like to start distributing my relief.
Well, this plan's off to a good start.
As a matter of fact, it's
Yeah,
going perfectly.
it's like...
Where's the rest of
I
your
mean,
team?
how could you think that they haven't planned for this?
Good. Then you can steal my ships, follow my lead, and try and keep up.
Wait, why does she get to give orders? I don't get to give orders.
Because she's Princess Leia.
Yes.
I come with relief supplies for Lothal's needy who are suffering terribly as a result of the rebel insurgency here. Surely you don't want innocents to starve.
No, of course not.
Oh, yeah, of course,
Lothal
are you
has
fucking
indeed
liars.
suffered, as has Alderaan. From what I hear, your ships have an unfortunate habit of falling into rebel hands. I assure you, that won't happen.
I assure you it's going to happen on his watch.
What's that?
Plus a trooper detachment, and for extra security...
Oh, this guy's very thorough. He's going to feel like an idiot when... Oh, shit! Oh, they must have given away way too many
We'll
ships.
guard your ships from the rebel insurgency. All for your safety, miss.
It's your highness. As my ships are detained, I will require
It's
your
very
ships to
good
begin
point.
my work. You two, bring those supplies and escort me to the trauma area at once.
Y'all not going to ask for any identification on these troopers? You're very thorough, but not with that.
I'm sorry.
Oh.
It's not your fault.
Yes,
Yes, it was her plan.
This was my plan. If the Empire could prove Alderaan provided ships
Then
to
they'll
the
then
rebels,
blow up
they'd have a
Alderaan.
seat in the Senate
And blow
be
it up.
charged with treason.
And blow it up.
But if they're stolen on a planet controlled by the Empire,
There he is.
Well, we're finishing our survey. We can take these prisoners back to Jalath for you.
That won't be necessary.
That was never going to work.
Terminate one of them immediately.
Oh, shit.
Where you find one rebel, there are usually more.
Closer than you know.
Chopper's receiving a signal.
You know what that means? Hera's here.
Oh, he's just happy. He's just happy that his mama's back.
more friends of yours?
Yeah, I'm a likable guy.
You are. You are.
You're coming with me.
No, you can't come on board. Go to the Phantom. Get moving.
Come aboard. He asked permission.
Shoot you wearing that armor.
I'll be labeled a traitor. You have to take me prisoner.
Well, you better make it look good.
Oh god, they're very good at like thinking quickly on their feet.
Got two incoming.
Kanan's coming. He said to make it look good.
It was, he's given an opportunity and he's grabbed it with both hands very quickly. And just, that's great. That was great. That was great.
Kanan, wake up. Kanan.
Why did you hit me?
Does it look believable?
Get a helmet on. They also abducted a cadet and some princess ambassador.
She's under our protection.
You're fucked.
Now.
You are fucked. Oh, his life flashed before his eyes there. He knows that he's out on his ass.
You have my gratitude.
We heard what happened. Sorry, kid.
Hey, at least now you know.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I forgot. I forgot about that in such a brief moment. He's really going through it this season. Oh, Ezra.
You're Ezra Bridger. I heard your transmission.
Imagine that. Leia Organa knowing who you are.
But they're gone now.
Things that dreams are made of.
I'm sorry.
Do you ever wonder
If this fight is even worth it? Every day. But I'm
Oh.
But you're a princess. You don't have to
This
risk
music.
your life doing this.
I feel like because I can fight, I have to. For those who cannot. And I think you might be the same
Oh,
way.
you're both inspirations. To me, to everyone, to the rebellion.
Let's figure out a way to get your ships.
Oh. Both beautiful souls.
We did it because the Empire doesn't underestimate you. They know how good you are.
Yeah, they do.
Able to get one out, but we'll never get all three. It's impossible.
Nothing's impossible. Let's put our noggins together.
I know you need those ships. So don't tell me why we can't get them. Tell me how we will.
That's what I'm talking about. Inspire us.
Kanan and I still have.
In prison, I put those locks together, so I know how to take them apart.
Oh my god, he's getting involved.
Does that mean you're getting involved?
Yes, he is.
Once.
Cut
open that access panel.
just them sneaking in the background made me laugh there.
Hurry. Sabine, you take this one. We'll move on to the next ship.
Are they not hearing any of this?
If you're trying to impress me, Lieutenant, you're doing a miserable job of it.
She's very good at.
You don't know?
I didn't authorize it.
She's very good at, you know, pretending.
Sir.
God, they're literally out in the open and they still can't hit him. Are they actually taking out the walker? Well, there goes one walker. Why'd you just do it? Go around the second time and get the other one. Oh, oh, even up close, you're dog shit. Oh my god, Ezra, yes. Take out all that anger on him. Go on, fuck him. Yes! That's my boy. Oh, okay, maybe it didn't take out the walker completely. Damn. Yeah, notice it, notice it, notice it, notice it. Yeah. It must be so hard to distinguish.
Look, what's that? I don't think he's on our side.
Obviously. Why don't we do this all the time? Every single time there's a walker, why don't we do this? Turn your lightsaber off, he can see you. Turn off for now.
Did you see that?
If you like that, watch this.
Drop your weapons.
Oh, Ezra, there's no need to show off. See?
AK-83-6, you have new order. Shoot to
Oh, shoot to kill.
Shoot to kill.
No.
These walkers, man. I tell you one thing, they've done well with the walkers. They've actually made them, well, other than a lightsaber taking them out. Which, you know, again, I just want to pause here real quick. Seems like we could have just, you know, have done it on the second one, but well done on the walkers, because they are a superior piece of machinery that should be applauded, because they have pummeled both of them with so much, and they just carry on like nothing's happened. Yes, blow it the fuck away with those engines. Yeah, smart, smart, smart.
Wait, what are you doing?
Stop that rebel!
Oh right, okay.
Oh, we gotta make this look good.
Smack her. He's gonna hit her.
Permission.
See you later, princess.
The princess!
Right, okay, there's a little moment there. I was like, what's she trying to do here? She like trying to connect with him on a force level. And it wasn't. It was just all acting. Oh, and there's Chopper collecting the ghost. Fantastic stuff. This was a well-worked plan, guys.
You lost my ships. Just wait until I tell the Senate that the Imperial presence on Lothal is helpless against the rebels.
Oh, you've lost your job.
Won't be necessary.
You're gonna lose your job.
We'll be fully compensated for your lost ships.
And I'll need your shuttle so I can return home.
My shuttle.
So, getting compensated money back for their rebellion actions.
Did you lose your ship too?
And now
I'll
she's
summon you another right away.
now demanding more ships from him. This was sensational play. A sensational play from her.
I knew you'd come around.
I couldn't see it before.
Yeah.
Going to prison with the Bridgers started something. That's
They've
something
ignited a
I
fire
never
inside you.
imagined. I owe it to them, and I owe it to you to see it through to the end.
Welcome to the rebellion, Governor.
Welcome back to the fight, Governor.
I was close enough. Oh, that was a very enjoyable episode. Very enjoyable. And that, guys, was my reaction to Star Wars Rebels Season 2, Episode 12. 12. Very enjoyable episode. I really enjoyed the episode. It was a interesting one to follow up from about Ezra's parents. To go from sadness to then I was there thinking, are they going to throw him straight into something different? Are we just going to be back on the ghost and like everything's going to be grand? That's what I was trying to work. I didn't know where we're going to go from that point, but it was a continuation pretty much. And I enjoyed the fact that they were like, I just really enjoyed that it was a continuation of where they were rather than just jump elsewhere. And were in a tight spot and they needed to get out, and they had a lot of help from friends that are currently part of the team that are huge figures in the originals. A huge figure in the original, one of them. And then I just thought very enjoyable episode, very well thought out, as in like their plan to get the ships away. Really. I've just realised how pale I am. I know I'm pale, but I don't know, you can see my freckles and stuff. I feel insecure now. About an hour in of my 1 hour and 18 minutes of doing like sort of overall recordings. It's not going to be that by the time I edit this, but still, I feel now insecure now. Go on, be proud, baby. So it was great. Again, going on my notes here, I love. I think it was so well about that they think that a mission might distract Ezra, and it did. It did. They were gonna. It was a very good thing for him, because again, he's just gonna sit there and just ponder over his parents, and he's just gonna be sad and upset. So the fact that he has to get thrown into the deep end of things will distract him, where he can rely on his new family. So it was a very good idea for them to do, but yeah, it worked masterfully. Again, even if they didn't mean it to be such a clusterfuck by the end, it still worked out well for him. Straight onto it, Princess Leia, we got her finally. I was, again, like I said during the reaction, I was wondering when we were going to get her, and we did eventually get her. I am so happy we got her. That was great. That was very, very enjoyable. It's just that she's such a huge character in the world, especially at this time as well. If we're going to have the likes of Darth Vader, and then we're going to at points where we're going to interact with Princess Leia, because she's part of it all. She's part of the rebellion, so she's going to. We're not going to have Luke. Well, we shouldn't really have Luke, because he had no idea what was going on. for whilst all this was going, he was just chilling, just on his farm doing his thing, But yeah, so that's what it means. But we're gonna have Ahsoka. We're going to have Princess Organa and Bail and Senator Organa, and we're going to have these people pop up in these, because they're still part of the rebellion, and it's halfway through or just over halfway through season 2, and it makes sense to have her in, to be honest. So again, and her to sort of be young but still know what she's doing, mess up but still knowing she needs to inspire hope, and but then also then still being able to plan things and adapt. She was so good in this episode to have her not at her height yet, but to see again, we saw her in the Obi-Wan series as a young Princess Leia, which again I really enjoyed Princess Leia in that show. I thought she was very much young Princess Leia. I thought that Obi-Wan scenes with Leia was lovely. I thought his whole thing with Leia was great. To stick on the Obi-Wan thing, and I thought his scenes with Darth Vader and the flashbacks to Anakin, it were great. That's it. But the show has its flaws, But it is what it is. But I thought that to have a young Princess Leia in as live action as that, I thought they did a very, very good version of her in that. Really enjoyed that. To then get this one here now, which is obviously as part of the rebellion, but pre episode 4, 5, 6, So it's going to be nice if we can get. I don't expect her to be in it all the time. Like someone said, if you look for in the comments last week about if you look for more of Ahsoka, then you're going to be sad or something like that. This is not the show. That's fine. I don't need Ahsoka constantly. Like I don't need, Leia constantly. Like I don't need C-3PO and R2-D2 and like how I don't need Senator Organa, Bail Organa. I don't need these constantly, and I don't need Darth Vader, and I don't. But they're in this world and they're part of this whole thing. So just give me these little bits, and I'm happy. But yeah, but as long as, again, like someone said in the comment last week, they're going to be focusing on the I can't remember what they call them, the rebel family. I can't remember. Let's call them let's call them these rebels, these specific rebels. There's a certain term. Anyway, moving on. But yeah, so again, happy to have a Leia back. Again, I love the fact that the Empire's like, there's a lot of rebel activity going on surrounding you. Your ships keep on getting stolen. They keep on happening. So again, it's a bluff. They know she's part, but they have no proof. So they want to let her know, we suspect you, but we don't fully suspect. We haven't got the proof. We know shit's going on, but we can't prove it just yet. So to implement this, so it's hard for anything to happen because we suspect you. This is going to happen. We're going to bring 2 walkers along the way. We're going to double the trooper size. We're going to put these anti-grav locks, was it? Yeah, all these on. It's a masterful gambit. And if it was any other show, I'd say, oh, they're fucked. But the rebels, they're going to win. But yeah, it was great. It was very. I liked the fact that it was like a game of chess, and obviously Leia comes out on top eventually. But yeah, really enjoyed that. I thought the moment between her and Kanan basically in the ship going like she was like, this is my plan, I messed up. It was a good plan, but they obviously countered this, so then we need to find a better plan, and then. It was all them. Well, her little moment with Ezra as well, with the music going on as well, and just being like there for him to let her know we both understand each other. We're both we just get each other. We're from, what's the word I'm looking for? 2 sides of the same coin, I guess. Is that saying? I feel like it is. Don't know if it's the correct one, but yeah. So it's like, okay, yeah, sorry. So it's like 2 sides. So they get each other. She knows what he's going through. He knows, and she can relate, but she's not going to say like, I completely get this. But she was there to help him understand things. Get him through it a little bit. Let him know that he's not alone. But yeah, but then obviously they're all sitting around. How are we going to do this? What are we going to get? What's our plan here? We can't get a plan. We're fucked. And there's Princess Organa there to inspire hope. Be like, I don't want to hear what you can do. I want to know what we can do. And then, bam, firing all cylinders. Like, I could do this. We could do this. We could do this. Bam. Then in comes in Ryder. Again, I don't know why, but Ryder's such a cool name for me. I think it's from the reason why, because it was from Metal Gear Solid 2. And for me, the name Ryder's just always been cool to me, and that's from a young age. So him walking in, it was I can't remember. I just remember Ryder Azadi. That was go, yeah. Him coming on like, I guess I gotta help you out just this once. I don't know why I'm doing him like John Wayne. Anyway, but yeah. So I really, again, she was able to unlock something in them which they already had. They just needed to be guided there. Actually, probably the best way. She helped guide them there. That was a great moment. I love the plan as well. How it was working in parts. How it was Leia's undercover still, as this guy saved me, but then obviously they turn against them. But then they don't know what's happened along the way, so then they're going to think, oh, well, that trooper was actually one of them that's been implanted, and if it wasn't for her, obviously, again, stunned at the end, then it would have been like she knew this trooper, but obviously it wasn't that. But yeah, it just wasn't, they did adapted well for what it was, Kate, I thought, who was on the first ship again? It was Sabine. Sabine was on the first ship. The walkers, again, like I said, outstanding craftsmanship to keep them going after being taken down. Lovely stuff. But them take away that one ship, Kanan then to show up with his saber as well, to then just slice it around the legs. It's like, again, why can't we do this more often? Why is it that we can't just sort of go, right, you distract him, I'm going to go around this way, and then bam, choo-choo, behind, done, Anyway, but then having then obviously then Kanan then help take the ship away, so then having then Ryder, then I can't help myself. I'll stop eventually. Then have Ryder, then have his sort of moment of Chopper, you take over this. I just remember Chopper taking him on board. That seems so long ago. But yeah, but having him take over this, then him knowing that he has to help sort of take them into the walker, to then have him using the jets or the engine on the transport to knock it over. Lovely stuff. Great reaction to it. But again, it was a plan that wasn't working but was working at the same time. They're very quick to adapt on the they can adapt quickly. They're very on their toes, ready to. Or if this goes wrong, we'll do this instead. So. Yeah, I think you have to as part of a rebellion, I guess. But I love the fact that again, Leia's constantly on undercover, and then even at the end there, where she's then got herself stunned by Ezra to again look like she's been straight away. He's like, "Shh, the princess, no!" They've gotten away. She's then straight away gone, "Oh, I've been stunned." Right, okay, you lost my ships. You lost your own ships. The Senate's gonna have your fucking head for this. And having that guy who was all, well, we're going to make sure everything's okay, and we're going to put on extra detail and patrol so no rebels can take anything. And then have everything taken from him, and then be like, you're going to get shafted here. So, oh, wait, no, we don't have to tell them everything. Like, little fucking weasel. Gotcha. But yeah, great work. Again, having Leia in the midst of it all was great. And then at the end, we having the governor then be like, I can't. I have to go home. You've shown me the way. This is the way. To be like, we can't just leave all blind. And the fact that it was your words, Ezra. It was your parents. The bridges have inspired me. You rebels have inspired me. I cannot just leave behind. I completely forgot that he was like. That's so much shit happened this episode. I completely forgot he was like, yeah, I'm out. To then be like, no, he's like, all in. So great stuff. Great 2 episodes. What again? Lovely 2 episodes, both different in their own right. First episode had me emotionally drained. This one had me sort of it had me what's the word I'm looking for? Revitalized, I guess. But yeah, I was about to say outstanding episodes, but I wouldn't say they're outstanding in comparison to how season 1 finished. That for me was an outstanding episode. But I will say it was unbelievable episodes. It were great episodes. Well done, emotionally triggering in different ways. Keep it on the edge of your seat. It was, yeah, I'm so happy. But I'm so happy with the show. I'm so happy I'm continuing this. Again, I'm just annoyed I took so long to watch this, to watch these shows. And I know that there's other shows coming out on Disney soon. I think there's one coming out in a couple of months to do with Star Wars as well. Again, I don't even know what that one. I think it's Acolyte. I think I only saw that yesterday. That's coming out soon. I need to look into that one, see what that's about, just so I can get a grasp of it, so I'm not going in blind. But again, I like going in blind most of the time, but not just partially blind. But yeah, so so actually, because after again, look at this, I've got a long way to go. I'm only on season 2. I know there's like 5 seasons, so I've got a long way to go. But then after this, I'm gonna do Bad Batch. Then after Bad Batch, I think is it not Jedi Tales or something like that? I'm gonna do that, and then yeah. So shizzle, it's great. Yeah, I'm so annoyed I got into this, implement myself further into the universe later on. But then again, I'm just happy I'm here doing it now. So yeah, so happy with the show. And thank you if you're watching, guys. But yeah, yeah. I just wanted to get that off my chest there. This show makes me happy. And the shows that make me sad, and I go watching them, and I'm like, why the hell did I watch that? I know what it's going to do to me, but I'd still watch it. It makes me like... But this one I look forward to watching because I'm like, all right, go on. Let me show what these rascals are doing, eh? But yeah, so I'm going to leave it there, guys. So if you like the video, please like the video. Comment down below. What do you think of these episodes? What do you think about having Leia back? What was your impression of this interpretation of Leia? What do you think of everything to do with Ezra, with his parents? Again, no spoilers, because there's a slight part of me that still thinks they're alive. A little bit. But, you know, there's a slight part of me. What do you think of my chest? Yeah, there's a part of me that still thinks they're alive. So, but what do you think of the whole thing with him finding Ryder? And then also finding about his parents? Yeah, what do you think of that? What do you think of that? What do you think of this? What do you think of these episodes overall, I guess? So yeah, I'm just a little bit emotionally drained. I think I need a little break. But yeah, but in a good way. But yeah, if you like these types of videos, please subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, get a notification every time I upload. There's a bunch of other videos around here to do with, well, me. I react to Star Wars content like I do. I react to other things like, Gen V, The Witcher, The Boys, the other Star Wars content. I also react to Marvel stuff. Most recently, I've done What If, Echo, Loki. I also did the Marvel Cinematic Universe with my mate Josh. He only saw a couple of those films, so they're all on there. Phase 1 to 3, the Infinity Saga, if you're interested in those. But I also do Doctor Who reactions, and that's I do the Shooty's most recent Christmas special. Is Christmas special, his first episode, and I also did the full episode, and also did the 60th anniversary. But I also do reactions to Doctor Who with my little brother Charlie, and we just recently uploaded one from season 3, and we're at the moment doing them weekly before he gets into his whole exam season. So we're trying to keep him going as often as we can. But yeah, so if anything like that sounds like it takes your fancy, guys, please subscribe, notification bell, like all that jazz. But thank you again for watching, and I'll see you out there.